Diet can make or break performance at the highest level of the beautiful game. Wayne Rooney once said, "I tend to just have cereal before a game, probably a bowl of Cocoa Pops." The normal ones, not the moons and stars. Rio Ferdinand was also spotted snacking on Jaffa cakes at halftime. To an extent, Rio can get away with this in the middle of a high-intensity match, but for the most part, players stick to a nutrition schedule as meticulously managed as their time on the training pitch. Long gone are the days when players would wolf down fish and chips with a few pints of lager post-training. Diet and nutritional programming have progressed in a similar vein to strength and conditioning, an approach that owes a lot to Arsene Wenger in the late 1990s. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is entering the twilight years of his career, but still looks as fit as ever on and off the pitch. And Manchester United fans hope it will help him become an instant success in his second spell at Old Trafford. CR7 joined the Red Devils from Juventus for £12.8 million this summer. After a tricky start to his Italian venture, the superstar scored 31 goals in 47 games in all competitions in his debut season. He has also just beaten Ali Day's international goal record, scoring his 111th for Portugal on Wednesday night. But behind the scenes, it takes a lot of hard work. From his diet to exercise routine to sleep and rest, Ronaldo leads the most disciplined of lifestyles. He can eat up to 6 meals a day, with fish being a big part of his diet. Fish and salad form an integral part of Cristiano Ronaldo's diet. Swordfish, tuna, and braised cod are particular favorites. He regards chicken as magical due to its high protein and low fat content. For breakfast, Ronaldo will eat ham and cheese and low fat yogurt. If he doesn't have it for brekkie, the Manchester United star will wolf down avocado toast for snacks during the day. Lunch number 1 could consist of chicken and salad, while number 2 might be fish, maybe tuna with salad, eggs, and olives. Dinner will see the football legend fill his boots with meat or fish, maybe breaking them up in 2 separate sittings. Steak, swordfish, or the Lisbon specialty of bacalhau alla brasa, a mixture of braised cod, onions, thinly sliced potatoes, and scrambled eggs should see him through till bedtime. Once tucked up, Ronaldo will ensure he has 8 hours of sleep every night. That's in addition to 5 naps he will take during the day. Speaking about rest, the Portuguese superstar said, "Proper sleep is really important for getting the most out of training. I go to bed early and get up early, especially before matches. Sleep helps muscles recover, which is really important." Clearly, the gym and intense workout is a huge part of Ronaldo's life, as shown by his incredible muscle definition and speedy recovery from injury. The forward follows a Pilates-based routine that focuses on resistance work to strengthen his core. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is almost unrecognizable from the player who left England to revive his career in Italy back in 2015. After finding his opportunities limited at Chelsea, he moved to Fiorentina, and Roma followed before Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool gave the Egyptian winger the opportunity to prove himself in England once again. Salah often shares pictures from his gym sessions and the results of them on social media to showcase how far he's come in recent years. Unsurprisingly, it's taken a lot of work to get there, with Salah telling On End, "Normally I get up early to go for training, which starts either in the morning or in the afternoon." Salah's dedication to the intense training regime has also seen the Liverpool star putting himself through his paces in the early hours of the morning during Ramadan. Having fasted during daylight hours, Salah filmed himself hitting his home gym at 2:40 a.m. on a Sunday morning, likely altering the schedule to allow himself to be able to replenish his energy before sunrise. Talking about his diet, Salah told CNN, "Nutrition is so important, it's part of the game. It's helped with my recovery, allowed me to sleep better, and helped my body adapt quickly. My nutritionist says that because I don't have any fat on my body, I can eat what I want. I also don't drink, so it's fine." Salla added he had tried British cuisine, including fish and chips and traditional pie, but conceded that neither was really to his taste at the time. Instead, he prefers the Egyptian dish of kushari, consisting of rice, pasta, lentils, chickpeas, fried onion, and tomato sauce. When he returns to Egypt, he calls a friend to deliver the dish for him to eat in the car the moment he steps off the plane. Mona Nemer, Liverpool's head of nutrition, has explained that although there are basic principles they've set for the squad, each program is tailored to the specific player and their needs. Sala's diet is altered depending on how long he played in a specific match and how far he ran, as well as factors including travel to games and changing time zones to ensure he gets the necessary nutrition for repair and growth. Lionel Messi Diet Plan. When you're an athlete, you have to take care of your body. How you take care of your body plays a major role in the longevity of someone's career. Since most athletes know this, they're pretty careful about what they eat. Some athletes even go the extra mile of hiring personal chefs and nutritionists to make sure they eat food that is good for their bodies. Messi is no exception to this. Leo revealed that he hasn't always been careful when it comes to what he eats. When he was young, still in his teens, he would eat all sorts of foods that aren't encouraged for a footballer. But as he grew older, he became wiser and made the decision to start eating healthier. As we mentioned before, most athletes end up hiring personal chefs and nutritionists to help them eat healthier. The same applies to Lionel Messi, as he hired Giuliano Pozzo, who's a well-known nutritionist from Italy, to help him make healthier and wiser choices when it comes to what he eats. However, this isn't the only expert Messi listens to when it comes to food. Dr. Maria Antonia Lizarok Dallo is yet another expert that has helped him in his journey towards better and healthy eating. The diet he has chosen for quite some time was developed by Pozzo. The diet can easily be broken down into 5 essential food categories. These categories are water, olive oil, whole grains, fresh fruits, and fresh vegetables. Among the things that Leo's diet forbids include sugary foods. According to Pozzo, sugar is the worst thing for muscles. Messi has also had to reduce his meat consumption over the years. This is due to the fact that he was eating too much meat, and too much meat is difficult for the body to digest. With him reducing his meat consumption, it means that he doesn't get as much protein as he was getting, and we all know protein helps with muscle recovery, muscle repair, and muscle building. To counter this, Messi drinks as many as 3 protein shakes every day. Other things that are prohibited by his diet, especially during the football season, include alcohol, aerated drinks, processed carbs, fried foods, artificial sweeteners, and tobacco. In regard to his diet, there are a few changes he makes on days nearing his matches. These changes are aimed to make sure he has enough energy to last him the entire 90 minutes of the game. Here's what he eats on days nearing his soccer matches. Messi mostly tries to stay away from carbs, but he can't do this when he has a match as he needs the energy. During this period, he slowly adds carbs back to his diet. In addition to carbs, he consumes 3 protein shakes and 7 to 9 glasses of water. After adding carbs to his diet, he then adds vegetable soup to the food plan. He usually has vegetable soup before each meal. This is not a normal vegetable soup, as it's made with different spices. The soup has to have high amounts of turmeric, coriander, ginger, and chili powder. These spices help to make the blood thinner. Thinner blood flows better and is able to supply oxygen faster. One day prior to a match, he either eats fish, prawn, or chicken, together with boiled potatoes, green vegetables, and fruits. The aim of all of this is to help with muscle recovery and repair, as well as to strengthen his muscles. Neymar Jr. Neymar takes 4 meals a day, which includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner, followed by a night snack. However, Neymar consumes a high-calorie diet, which constitutes 60% carbs, 30% protein, and 10% of fats, along with minerals and vitamins. Neymar does his best to eat healthily, but he indulges with the occasional treat. He He enjoys hamburgers, chocolate, and cake. Neymar uses the help of personal chef Marcelli Lermi to keep his diet on track. Lermi follows his orders for the most part, but also adds in Brazilian staples like chicken, rice, and beans. For breakfast, Neymar prefers eggs or cereal, and at dinner, his favorite meals are lasagna, risotto, and Japanese cuisine. Before moving on to the next point, please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our football-related content in the future. Adama Triare. How did Adama become such an impressive physical specimen? Well, according to the man himself, pumping iron 23 hours a day has nothing to do with it. Instead, the 24-year-old believes one of the key reasons behind his bulging muscles and supreme athleticism is his diet. My gym work is guided by the personal trainer who takes me, Traore told Spanish publication AS after last night's game versus Portugal per The Sun. But I don't do weights. My genetics are all that, and it makes my muscles grow very fast. I do other exercises. Each person has to adapt to what suits him best. Like most professional footballers, Traore has a nutritionist who plans his meals according to his training schedule. I work with a nutritionist, I have my personal trainer, and another person who is like my physio, said the Wolves winger. My personal trainer works with a nutritionist, and we worked on reducing muscle because I was very strong. When I came to England, I got injured and I had a lot of muscle mass because in England, it's normal to do physical work when you're injured. While not specifying the exact details of his diet, it's assumed that Traore eats plenty of vegetables as well as lean proteins such as chicken and fish. Everything is done by my mother, who's the best cook in the world. Then, like all athletes, I also throw in a lot of Italian pasta, he said. That's all we have for you guys in today's video. If you want to know more about the football stars and their lives, do click on one of these videos on your screen right now. See you guys there. See you.